As Governor Ron DeSantis promotes Florida's fight against coronavirus, he often points to a relatively low infection rate among children, even after school districts offered in-person learning. But NBC6 investigator Tony Pipitone found the governor is missing one key piece of information when he compares Florida to other states. He's not counting all of Florida's children.
It's one of Governor Ron DeSantis' proudest moments of pandemic leadership.
Florida schools are open for in-person instruction. Every single parent in this state has a right to send their kid to in-person instruction.
And to prove how right he was to open schools in August, he said this on Monday.
And we've been in person as much as anybody in the country, and yet we're 34th out of 50 states in D.C. for COVID-19 cases on a per capita basis for children.
Impressive, but also not true. That rank of 34th can be gleaned from this report from the American Academy of Pediatrics. But if you get to page 3, you see why DeSantis' comparison is invalid. See the yellow for Florida? That means its number does not include students over 14. Infections of almost all high school students are not counted. All other states but Utah have numbers through age 17, most to age 19. In fact, Florida's kids through age 17 are 9th most infected among the states per capita. Yesterday, DeSantis used that same report to argue he did the right thing with schools in a misleading tweet to 717,000 followers. A graph claiming Florida had fewer pediatric cases per capita than Ohio, Illinois, and California. We investigated and found that is a false comparison. Because unlike Florida, Ohio's and Illinois' numbers in the report count all teenagers through age 19. California's go through age 17, but again, Florida's stop at age 14. So comparing apples to apples, using the latest comparable data available, the NBC6 investigators found this. Ohio doesn't have 4% more cases per capita than Florida, as DeSantis' tweet claimed. It has 25% fewer. Illinois' kids are not 42% more infected than Florida's, but have an almost identical rate. And California's rate is not 25% higher, but less than a third of that, closer to 7% higher. So as DeSantis blasts others, as he did Democrats this week, for not doing what Florida did with schools.
That is a disgrace. That is not science. That is putting politics ahead of what's right for kids.
He might want to first double-check his numbers. Tony Pipitone, NBC6 News.
Now, we asked the governor's office about the contradicting comparisons in his speech and tweet this week, and so far have not heard back.
And coming up